Watching YouTube videos is a fantastic way to learn and improve your English. It helps you improve your listening comprehension and vocabulary while watching something interesting and learning something new and exciting. Just 15 years ago or 20 years ago, when I just started learning English, it wasn't possible to immerse myself in English without being in an English-speaking country. YouTube has changed that. Hi everyone, my name is Sherazad, and in this video I'll be sharing 6 strategies I use myself to take advantage of YouTube and improve my English and German. After talking to dozens of language learners to understand how they use and leverage online resources to improve their languages, we discovered that most learners use YouTube quite effectively. And the biggest mistake they all do is that they watch videos passively and do nothing else. We'll have heard the stories of babies watching TV 24/7 and learning languages. And many still believe that watching YouTube videos just like that would help them master the language they're learning. To be fair, it does improve your listening comprehension and to a certain degree your vocabulary, but not as much as active learning would do. Compared to passive learning, when you only listen, active learning is all about engaging and grappling with that content. Since you're already spending so much time watching those videos on YouTube, why not spend a bit more time to 10x your return on your effort? Tip number 1, watch a mix of English learning channels and thematic channels. Channels for English learners will help you improve your grammar and pronunciation. You could follow channels where English learners share their journey, just like I'm doing right now, or you could follow channels where professional teachers and communication experts give you essentially free advice on how to improve your pronunciation, grammar, or get ready for a test. Compared to channels for language learners, thematic channels won't spare you by speaking slowly or clarifying vocabulary. Those videos get as close to real everyday English as it gets. If your English or German is not so advanced, you could also start with channels for kids and gradually start including more advanced channels to your mix. Tip number 2, pause and repeat. Speaking, actually saying words and phrases and sentences, has a phenomenal value for your learning progress, especially when it comes to your speaking confidence and actually being able to articulate your thoughts. An excellent practice would be to stop the video that you're watching when you hear something new or exciting, a phrase, a sentence, vocabulary, and repeat after it. Pay attention to your pronunciation, compare it to the original. It's just so helpful to try it. Tip number 3, use a flashcard app to memorize new vocabulary. So many times I discover a new vocab and think that there is just no way I'd forget it. It's so crystal clear in my memory in the moment, only to find out the next day that it's gone and I just can't remember it. And I think you shouldn't be me, so use a flashcard app to help you drive those precious, very useful vocabs into your long-term memory. There are a bunch of apps out there, but my favorite is the one I built myself, Hey Llama. Hey Llama is an exciting new take on flashcard apps. Just like other apps, we use spaced repetition to learn vocabulary. It's quite easy to add your own vocabulary. You can import in bulk or add one by one, but unlike other apps, every vocabulary you add gets an automatic pronunciation. And something our users love is that we don't force you to keep coming back to the app to practice and learn. We developed a Telegram coach, and soon also coming to WhatsApp, that brings practice to you. It's a fun and engaging way to review your vocabs from your favorite messenger. And the good thing is that it's free of charge for the first 1,000 users. The link to the app is in the description. Tip number 4, leave a comment. Writing or speaking publicly in the language you are learning can be frightening. I understand that. As a rule, no one likes making mistakes in public. We feel that the whole world is watching us and feel quite self-conscious. But making mistakes is just part of the journey. One way to engage with the videos you watch is to write a comment. My suggestion is to summarize maybe one thing that you liked in that video or found interesting. And it doesn't have to be an extended essay, or just a few sentences would suffice. Try to use the vocabs you saved in the previous step as well. Tip number 5, summarize verbally. The final step is to summarize the video to yourself in a few sentences. Try to summarize the main points. What was it about? What did you learn? Was there something that you disagree with? Maybe there was something you actually support and agree with. This is an excellent exercise to practice speaking and critical thinking at the same time. The final tip, start your own YouTube channel. This is an ultimate boss move. What I'm doing right now is frightening. I was procrastinating with this particular video so long. But you know what? Here I am talking to you and improving my English and speaking confidence at the same time. Starting your own channel might not be on your agenda, but ultimately is super effective. It's maybe the most effective way of leveraging YouTube to make fast progress. All you need is to create a script, practice it, and record yourself. This is active learning in its purest. By the way, you don't have to advertise your channel or invite friends. No need to make it pretty, spend hours on editing your videos. Using it as your daily diary is more than sufficient. Well, here we go. 6 tips to make the most of your time on YouTube. It's an amazing tool, and by just adding a few more practices here and there, you can turbocharge your progress. And as a bonus, I'm also giving 10 channel recommendations for English learners down in the description. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.